Welcome to your tour of the AWCNJ's website. The website is located at awcnj.org. Before we go into how to update this site, let's take a brief look at how its content is displayed. The structure of the site includes these segments: the header, the top navigation, the left sidebar, the page content, the right sidebar, and down here we have the footer. This structure encompasses three types of elements that you will be able to edit. You are interested in pages, posts, and widgets. Pages contain information that doesn't change very often. Pages include this: the home page, the About Our Members page, membership, college students, WIC Cares, Contact Us, Professional Services Directory, and the Board Members Only pages. Posts contain content that is more dynamic. Posts populate the headlines in the left sidebar, right here and right here, and they also update the content in chapter news and on the events page. Widgets contain the content that is shown right here in the right sidebar. Now that we know how the site is constructed, let's log in. Login and posts. The login page for the site is at awcnj.org/wp-login.php. Bookmark this page for easy access. You will each be given your own username and password. When you log in, you're taken to a dashboard page. This page gives you an overview of what's current on the site and a long list of navigation options. Some of you may not have full administrative access to the site. For those of you who don't, there will be a lot fewer options. Since the most dynamic content are the events and news items, you'll be dealing most frequently with this tab here, Posts. If you click on Posts, you come to a page listing all of the current posts, both published and draft. From here, you can edit, do a quick edit, or delete. These posts are always listed in reverse chronological order, with the newest appearing on top. Let's create a new post. Click Add New. The post page has a lot of features in it. I'm going to flip back and forth between this and some published posts so you can see where the content you enter here will ultimately appear. WordPress gives you the ability to control what things you see on this page, and if you don't see everything I have here, go to the upper right hand corner to Screen Options. You need Categories, Post Tags, Excerpt, and Author checked. The first box here is for the title. The title is very important. This not only needs to be relevant to the post, it needs to engage the reader. In many instances, it may be the only thing the reader uses to decide if they'll read more. The title, depending on if it's a news item or an event, can appear on the left here. It can also appear on the chapter news page. It can appear on the events page, in the featured events box, the Save the Date box, or under past events. It also appears when you select an item on the full article page, and that appears right here. This next box down is the post box, and this is where the bulk of the work goes. The content you put here will appear in its entirety on the news page, and when you click on the title, it will appear here on the full page, and if you click on any of these titles, it will show you the full content that goes in that box. This box has two editing options, a visual and an HTML. If you're like me and you first craft your posts in Microsoft Word, you need to make sure that you have selected the HTML tab before you paste your copy in. So let's first do a sample title. And then we will do some sample copy. I'm going to show you first what happens when you do not select the HTML tab and paste your content in. So we click on Visual, and we paste that content in, and let's go preview the post. You can see here it is showing the code behind the form instead of showing the form. And it will do that also for some interesting characters in Microsoft Word, like em-dashes, quotes, or apostrophes. Make sure that you retype those in any titles you paste here. Instead, when you paste it in the HTML tab and preview it, it displays the form the way you were expecting it to be displayed. Once you have the content in, you can switch back to visual in order to format it. You can insert paragraphs using the Enter key. You can make copy bold by highlighting it and clicking the B here, or you can make it italic. There is an option over here that's called the kitchen sink. If you click on that, it gives you a whole other row of options. You can make your copy left and right justified, although I don't think there's enough copy here to display that. You can change the color of your text by this tab here. And let's hide that now. Now, a lot of you will want to have links to other places or even within your own site in these things. First, navigate to the site you want to link to, your destination. Go up here into this box and copy the URL. Click back here, highlight the text that you want to be clickable, and then you see this link here in the middle. Click that link, and it brings you to a box. From here, you paste in the URL. Now notice it defaults to having an http://. If you accidentally paste a second one in there, delete one of them. If two are present, the link will not work. You have the option here of opening a link in a new tab, add the link. Now don't fret that it's purple here. If you click on the preview, you can see it in the AWCNJ teal blue. That's why I call it a quasi-WYSIWYG visual editor. It's not quite everything that you need to know.